This is KV Premraj reporting from the Optimus studio in Hyderabad at the Rotary International Presidential Conference. We have with us a gentleman, a very important gentleman in Mr. Sanjay Parmar, who looks after the Delhi office of RISAO, and he is connected with TRF. Welcome to the studio, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I believe you are looking after the TRF part. Can you please enlighten us as to what exactly does this office do?
Okay, so the foundation. Okay, let me start by saying that I serve the foundation. I would not say I head the foundation. I serve the foundation because that's what foundation does. In a nutshell, we do two things. We receive contributions from Rotarians, from lovers of Rotary, from corporates now, and we distribute those funds for projects identified by Rotary clubs and districts in the South Asia region. So in a nutshell, that's what we do.
So it's TRF contributions that we Rotarians contribute.
Right.
And if, like you said, you also get contribution from corporates. So if through our sources or someone, we get a contribution from a corporate, how does the credit be afforded to the person who gets it?
So let me be clear, the credit does not go to an individual, it goes to the corporate, but yes, it is tagged to the club of the solicitor and thereby automatically to the district that the club resides in, and the entire credit reflects in the system against that particular club and district.
Okay. And individual?
Individual does not get credit unless he or she is heading that corporate, or it's a family run business and the corporate designates that person as the recipient. If it's a family run business, then yes, we do allocate manually the credit to the individual and they get the appropriate recognition.
Okay. And what is the credit that the corporate gets? Suppose we get something from the corporate. What are the benefits that the corporate derive from this?
So the corporate can get two benefits from the recognition point of view. One is, of course, if it's a family run corporate and then the individual concerned. If there is no individual say and MNC is giving funding, then we have a setup for corporate recognitions that includes a logo set up at the headquarters in the gallery, in all our publications, and so we have a whole set of recognition possibilities there. And of course, the way we provide the corporate is, especially when they are bound by the 2% contribution on the CSR, then we provide them all of the due diligence documents that is required by them in support of that, and we carry out the project under the 6 areas of focus, which more or less ties in with all of the processes and the areas of focus that the corporates have in terms of section 135.
Thank you. And is there any advice that you would like to give to clubs regarding this TRF?
So,
or any pointers?
I think the only pointer I would like to give them is start contributing. There's always a hesitancy to contribute. There's always a hesitancy to think that it's going to be an uphill task trying to contribute. Contribution today, there are several channels to contribute, both offline and online, and we are going to make it much easier for an individual to contribute. It's just that somebody needs to guide them, and we look to the governors and his or her team to guide the grassroots Rotarians and get them into the habit of contributing. Minimum 26.5 may be the first contribution. That's a goal that every club should have, $26.5 minimum, and carry on from there.
This 26.5 you have said now, with the dollar rate, first it was 70, 74, now it's what, 76 or something? So does that really change, this 26.5 that you're talking about?
What we are trying to do is get individuals into the habit of contributing. If you will be surprised that at this point, only 20 to 30% of the Rotarian population itself contributes. We have a whole area of 60 to 70% who do not contribute even a single dollar.
So you mean their entire Rotarian life they have never contributed?
They have never contributed. So we are changing that. In fact, with nowadays we are having an increasing rate of 10% almost every year, getting new members to contribute, and that's why we focus on this.
Thank you, Mr. Sanjay Parmar. It's been nice talking to you.
Pleasure
and we have
all
been
mine.
enlightened.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.